Have you and your family been affected by the increase in fuel and food prices? This is a question that I asked my local social media connections, and it was unanimous. Worldwide, in the States and in Europe, we are being hit by an increase in food and fuel prices, and these kind of work hand in hand. So what I've done is I've gone on to Tesco's, which is a very popular British supermarket, and I've put in a week's shopping for a family of four, and I've done it within a £50 budget. As you can see here, £46.67 will feed a family of four. It's tight, but it will work, and it allows a little bit of flexibility as well. Now, what I've done is used this website in a particular way based on my personal experience of being thrifty. I like a bargain, so I like to think I'm getting value for my money, and I also like to buy good quality too. So I look for the balance. I've based this shop thinking about family and how they might bulk cook some meals and also need to have some foods for an easy night. Something from the freezer that they can easily put in the oven and they don't have to stress about. And I think we just need to kind of drop the guilt over these things as well. There is a time and a place for having a frozen pizza and some chips. Those things are absolutely, part of life. We have them in our house too, and they are things that we can make fit. And to show this, what I've also done alongside the food shop that I've done for less than £50 is I've put a week's worth of this food and the recipes that I created into the food diary, MyFitnessPal, to show that I'm hitting the protein goals, I'm not exceeding fats, I'm hitting the fiber, and have a really good balance of foods in general, and how you can populate those bulk meals to make leftovers easily without giving up your favorite foods. So first off, let me just take you very quickly to what I did. So here is my budget, my shopping list. You'll see that I've gone for dry spices, bulk items, salad items, all sorts here, fruits, fresh veggies. I've got meat in here. I've gone for a larger joint. Large pork joints like this work really well for putting into sandwiches and to salads and to soups. One of the reasons I got those carrots is because you stick some carrots in with a stock cube and you've got a soup that will last you a couple of meals. Frozen chips, just for ease, so you don't have to spend time peeling and chopping. Fish fingers, who doesn't love fish fingers? I do. So they've gone in. They were really cost effective, and I thought they could really bridge the gap with a cheap, easy meal in the midweek. Some frozen veg, because tinned and frozen veg is just as good as fresh. So I've made room for a roast dinner. I've put a chicken in there. I went and splurged on a larger chicken so I would have meat left over for other meals. And you'll see that I've got a lot of variety when it comes to different colors of vegetables as well. Again, there's some frozen peppers I'm going to use, and I've used in a couple of dishes, including an Italian mince and pasta dish that I put together and a stir-fry dish. So with all of this, you can see through there's plenty of balance, different options in here. What I did when I chose all of these was very quickly, I put the food that I was looking for in the search bar, and I hit straight onto, if it'll play ball, when it says sort by, I went price low to high, and I looked at the best price per kilo. So even though some of these items I've put in this week's shopping, they won't be used, and those store goods will carry over to next week. When we look at this in the week as a whole, what you'll see here is that I've just broken it down so you can see breakfast, some snacks, lunch, another afternoon snack. I've saved the meal there as a dinner, and I've also got an evening snack as well. So you've got an idea of the overall calories. This one is 1400. There's plenty of room to add more food there. 116 grams of protein, 52 grams of fats, which is relatively low. And you'll see here there's a mix of butter, there's some seeds, there's some nuts, there's the fattier meat. So there's a different array, a nice balance of different fats. And I'm hitting over 20 grams of fiber. So there's lots of different elements here. You see all of the food, the vegetables, multiple colors that I put in. And if you go through the days, you'll see that I've mixed it up using the leftovers that I've suggested, keeping things simple on some days with breakfast and more complex on others. If you need any help, reach out.